Down under, Josh Giddey putting on the finishing touches as they prepare to do battle inside Kaseya Center. Bulls, Heat, only here on 2K Sports.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Josh Giddey.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Vucevic. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And it's blocked. To the paint, here's Okoro. And that comes off the assist by Jones. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Powell kicks to Adebayo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Jones dishes to Okoro. Pass to Buzelis. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Powell, the pass to Jovic. Now, here's Mitchell. A three-pointer. Wiggins buries it from three-point range.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses, as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Jones looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the 3 ball is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Vucevic. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
The kick out to Adebayo. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Jones. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Vucevic setting the pick for Jones. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator. Aside from Tyler Hero, for all his role teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Chicago, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Okoro, and it's Dosunmu in for Jones. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dosunmu. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Giddey surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Here's Vucevic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Heat out front, leading by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Khalil Ware is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Jonas. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Bulls trail by 10. Herter passes to Dosunmu. Driving the lane. Pass to Herter. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes a 3. The shot by Jonas, no good. Out to Carter. Tires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago.
And finally, someone scored.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best ones are the ugly ones.
And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mitchell in for Jonas. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Bulls in second.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And the basket by Jones.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Mitchell passes to Ware. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Vucevic is screen on Powell. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night. 36 seconds left here in the second. Mitchell against Jones. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Adebayo. And good that time. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
And here is Okoro. Here's Vucevic. He's defended by Ware.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Knicks, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Now let's talk about what's been going on in our game. I think we've got to start with Andrew Wiggins.
This is Wiggins at his best, aggressive but not forcing anything. He's playing to his strengths and scoring effectively.
He was the #1 overall pick for a good reason. The talent is there.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
So for Chicago right now, Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Outside, Jones. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 12. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And the quickness of Adebayo is evident, especially when he's using it there on the drive.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Wiggins finds Adebayo. The shot's good. That's now 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pass to Buzelis. And here is Giddey. Scoreless thus far.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Mitchell right side. Our three-pointer, Wiggins. It's all in by the Bulls. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the Bulls with another miss. Miami leading by 17. From deep, Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. .136 left in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Adebayo. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Jones drives in. Now Buzelis, still yet to score, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Mitchell plays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Vucevic, a screen on Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Dosunmu's shot is off. And here's Miami. They're on a 16-4 run. Outside, Adebayo. And the 3 off target. Fires from way outside. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Fontecchio. Norman Powell is out there with Jokic Jonas. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And it's Smith, top of the key. Down low, Jaquez with the steal. Pass to Powell. Now Ware lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And he dunks it down.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
And Miami has possession. Powell outside. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fontecchio's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Heat. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Basket good.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Herder dicing him up with the pass.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Powell for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Herder's got 4 rebounds in this game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And the first one drops. We all hear about AI. in the workplace. And I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Miami no good on that time either. Bulls trail by 21. And Phillips gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Norman Powell.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Norman Powell.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Larson. And it's off from 3-point range. Here is Carter. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you later.